Coach Sandberg, congratulations. The Whitworth Pirates defeated the Chapman Panthers 42-28 in the first round of the NCAA Division III playoffs. Can you give us an opening statement as far as what you saw out there in the game today?
Well, I saw a very good football game. Two football teams that have a lot of pride and that are very, very well coached. And I saw a lot of heart from the Whitworth Pirates. They're just finding a way, especially I think in that third quarter was very, very decisive. Proud of these guys, love these guys.
Our other two folks in this press conference, number 9, Solo Hines, career high 4 touchdowns today, and number 5, Caleb Shawen, career high 12 tackles. So the floor is open.
Coach, I got a question for you. You had said before the game it's tough to be a good team twice. How different was the preparation this time around?
Well, I think they're a different football team than when we played them in week 3. And then I hope we're a different football team. They've had a change at quarterback. They've kind of developed a mentality of physicality and rushing the ball on offense, and you saw that today, especially in the first half. But I think our coaches did a great job, obviously, with their game plan, and we knew it was going to be a battle, and thankful for these guys to make plays when we needed to.
Coach, talk a little bit about the two guys that are sitting right next to you. Before the career high for both these guys, what got your team to this point, I guess?
Well, these two guys are selfless. They're extremely, extremely talented, and they're not called on all the time, but when they are, they make things happen. Solo has so much energy and enthusiasm. He brings that to our team. He plays that way, and he just lights us up. And then Caleb's just a warrior guy in the box that just will bang heads with anybody. But he's also got athleticism, and obviously today he was on a mission and took it personally when they were running the ball on us and wanted that to change in the second half.
Solo, first half you had 5 carries. 3 of them were touchdowns. You taking the snaps and the 5's kind of been a go-to goal line play all year. What makes that play so hard to defend?
I kind of told, I think it was Isaiah Jones, number 24. It was like the Philadelphia Eagles tush push. Either way, like it's kind of hard to defend just because if you go outside, I cut inside. If you go inside, I cut outside. But it's something that we practiced all week, and we just got to the game and perfected it today.
Take me through your 66-yard touchdown.
So with that one, I just had a swing route, so I just had to get through my reads, and it was pretty easy just because they didn't bring the people I was supposed to pick up. So I got out on my swing route, and I saw that Austin was kind of just like standing, looking around, didn't really have no one to throw it to. So I called his name, and somehow he heard me, and then he threw it to me, and then immediately when I caught it, I saw that I had open field and just took off.
Caleb, I know you're a Meade guy, and to see the Pine Bowl filled up like that and all the fans behind you, what was today like?
It was electric, honestly. I haven't played in a game here before that there's been that many people. Our games, we normally fill the stands pretty good, but it's never been this loud. So being from here, it's super cool to come to a school close to home, and then I get to look up in the stands, see my buddies, see my family, and then also just everybody else from classes that maybe didn't come to a game yet, and they came to the playoffs. I mean, it's just electric. It was awesome.
Solo, your 66-yard run, you've been making plays like that all season. What does it mean to you to have a play like that bust out in the first round of the championship?
It feels pretty good, but I can't take all the credit. I got to give credit to Coach Costi for Coach Costi with the spectacular play call, especially shout out to the O-line for their blocking, because without them, that play wouldn't have happened. And just Austin being patient and going through his reads and his progressions and then finding me last.
Coach, it's been a theme all year. We've talked about this before, but to have 2 running backs you can rely on, but for different reasons. What makes it so special to have a guy that's quick and agile like him, and Luis, who's just a downhill runner?
It's tough to defend. They complement each other so well. Both, I think maybe the underappreciated part of them is their toughness. And they ran hard and physical today. And then they're both exceptional receivers. So yeah, they're a handful for a defense to prepare for.
Coach, what does this win mean, and what did you tell the team? What's the message to the team heading into the next one now?
Well, I think the win means that, we're beyond just a conference champion. We have a chance to compete at a national level, and I think that's what these guys want and this program wants to be about. And so obviously, to get to the next round, every round you go, you're facing a better opponent. And I think what we told the guys after the game is let's embrace the opportunity. We get to practice on Thanksgiving Day. That is really, really special, and we don't want to miss that and not enjoy that opportunity. We get another week to be together. We love being together, and we love playing football. We get another week.
Coach, in previous games in the season, we've seen a lot of alternative offenses, snaps to directly the running back, a lot of wildcat. Today, you didn't do any of that. You did a lot more of the drop passing, the screens, trying to allow the pressure to come in. Was that part of your plan going into the game, or was that something that just developed throughout the game?
Yeah, I think that's a really good observation. They're a very good run defense, and they commit to stopping the run. So it's almost like we had to pass to soften up to be able to run. You like to usually do it the other way, but they just were not going to allow that. We have some really, really good receivers. I'm looking at our quarterback stat line. He had a very efficient game. So I think it was a matter of Coach Colsty, our offensive coordinator, taking advantage of what they were giving us.
Solo, it was a career day for you, of course, but just tell me, what gives you the confidence that when you're on the goal line, do you like having the ball in your hands, trying to get in the end zone?
I do, and it's mainly just because I tell the big boys up front and whoever's blocking next to me that I trust you. So this team has built a lot on trust, which is something that I love about this team this year. So we trust each other, we fight for each other, we got each other's backs. So I know I'm down the goal line and I have the big boys in front of me, or maybe Luke Roberts next to me, and when I'm in shotgun, I know that I trust them to handle their blocks and do what they got to do.
This question's for Coach and Solo. This Chapman team has a strong defense, like you said. This is the most points they've given up all season. Could you just speak to the growth and development of your guys' offense from earlier in the year when you guys barely pulled out a win to now putting up over 40 points?
Well, I think our offense is a little bit a snapshot of our entire team. This team came in and did not know what they could be. We had a new defensive coordinator. We had a transfer quarterback. We had a lot of new pieces on our offensive line, and I think our team didn't know what they could be, and I think they just went to work, and I think week after week after week they got better and started to realize what they could be. And that's, as a coach, that's the most rewarding thing, right? To see players improve, but to see a whole team grow and improve and believe in each other. I think this way our schedule played out this year and how it just kind of ramped up as we went. So I had a really good test with Chapman in our third non-conference game. But then the way our conference season set up just really gave us the opportunity to grow. And these players just bought in week after week after week and putting in the work, and hey, we can do this, we can get better. And that's a tribute to how we ended up.
Can I add to that?
Yes, sir.
Just to add to that, every Monday after a game, or just even in fall camp, Coach would put up on the slide, we have a plan, trust the plan. I think that's what the guys really embrace this year, is trusting in the plan, trusting in the coaches, trusting in the schemes that they bring up for each game week. So I think just something that's really helped us grow this year.
Caleb, Coach talked about the third quarter kind of being decisive. What was the key for you guys defensively to hold them to no points and really let the offense jump ahead?
I think it was just faith in each other. One thing we're really good at defensively is trusting the brother, left and right, because we all know we're going to do our job. Because the first half, it just kind of felt like everybody was giddy. Some guys are trying to do maybe a little bit too much more than they needed to. And then we came out at halftime and we all just knew, this is a statement right here. This quarter is a statement. And so we all just came out cool, calm and collected, confident, trusted everybody, and we all did our job, and it showed.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank
Congratulations.
you guys, I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, Coach, Texas Roadhouse. Caleb here. Texas Roadhouse.
Texas Roadhouse.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.